Yeah, it's kind of the power of the wind, and that can still push those waves, even though Imelda was so far offshore. So yeah, those homes were kind of in sand, but this still how far that water was able to reach with that power, kind of just a sign of how strong these storms are.
It was a matter of time. Those homes were like a Jenga game.
Yeah.
I mean, each storm was like taking another little piece.
Yeah, you have to think all that water just kind of, the people, you see water, but you don't kind of always know how strong.
Right, that's kind of crazy to think how
really
strong
is.
it is going through there.
All right, so let's talk about the tropics. I know you kind of woke up this morning. We had this nice little yellow blob on top of Florida. Don't be concerned, okay? So we're talking about basically what we were talking about last night. The National Hurricane Center was just saying, oh, by the way, this might be an area of low pressure. Our forecast is not going to change going forward. We still have a stalled boundary where an area of low pressure might form, but the setup, it's just would never have the setup to be a substantial storm. They have land interaction on top of it. So near the Bahamas or closer to Cuba, there might be some potential to get some type of organization. Breezy with a few showers working their way through. That remains the forecast. We are not going to be concerned about this developing and becoming a significant system for us. So just kind of disregard the yellow if you can. I know it's sitting right on top of us, but the chances of a tropical depression are less than 10% for Florida, and you get up to about 10 to 20% in the Bahamas. Tropical depression, the winds do not exceed 39 miles per hour. So this is not very significant. Tropical storm potential is less than 10% as well. What I want to keep your eyes on a little bit more so, even though we have a long time to watch this, we're talking days, weeks, where it's still emerging off the west coast of Africa as our next tropical wave. So it's not going to form anytime soon, but once it has a chance over the next week to get into this area of yellow, that's when it will head into a better environment for some type of development. It could become our next named storm, which would be Jerry. Where would it go? It would move west, closer to the Leeward Islands as the weather patterns go in this part of the world. So we'll just kind of keep our eye on it and check back in on it. Way too early to tell where this would go. Long-term trends would be out to sea, but long-term trends can easily change. So we'll just kind of see the pattern through the weekend and kind of check back in on the tropics coming up next week. As far as that pattern I said, a stalled boundary, area of low pressure might form. We're going to get some rain out of the deal. How much rain? This is manageable. We're talking about an inch up to about 2 inches for the course of the week. Yeah, we're not concerned about this system. We're maybe about an inch for Cape Coral, 1.5 inches for Gateway. Where we could run into some problems Florida-wise is on the East Coast. They have a persistent onshore wind for much of the week and into the weekend. That could create some issues. Flood watches are already in place for that part of the state. For us, very similar to today. By tomorrow, this is 2 o'clock, it's going to seem breezy, a little cool sometimes at night, but we have enough moisture in the atmosphere to sustain a couple of showers and downpours. 4 o'clock on Friday, moving quickly from inland over the coastal spots. I think our Friday night game should be just fine football weather-wise. And then for Saturday, we're starting off kind of similar. This stall boundary will leave a chance for rain in the forecast. There could be some good downpours, but they're not going to last for too long. These storms are going to be moving 20, 25 miles per hour. 2 o'clock on Saturday, up to 5 o'clock. Now we have some rain to deal with, but by 6, 7 o'clock, it's already out of the way. And by 9, we still have a few lingering showers. So that will stay through Sunday as well. As far as the winds are concerned, staying out of the east-northeast. And for tomorrow, we could have wind gusts up to 20, even 30 miles per hour. Temperatures tomorrow morning, comfortable in the morning if you're up early enough to enjoy a little bit of that breeze, and temperatures in the low 70s, 87 by the afternoon tomorrow. We'll stay into the upper 80s for Saturday and Sunday. Next week, 90s are back, not for long though. We'll stay into the upper 80s by midweek. That's your Gulf Coast weather.